All right, class. For lunch, I need the following students to stay here: Super Y, Alpha Pig, Wonder Red, and Princess Presto. I need to speak with all four of you about your behavior from yesterday. Everyone else, you can now be dismissed.
Mrs. Joe, how come everyone else went out for lunch and recess? And we're the only ones staying behind?
Because I need to speak to you four about your behavior this past yesterday.
Okay, and Marjo. Now what did we do yesterday that you made us have to stay behind?
Well, the reason why we're here, it's because you and your friends beat the heck out of the little Einsteins 500 times. And I got a report from Mr. Stevenson that you four beat up the little Einsteins 500 times. So after this discussion out here, we'll go straight to the principal's office. And you four will be telling her about what you four did yesterday. So answer me when I say this. Why did you beat the heck out of the little Einsteins 500 times?
It's because the little Einsteins wouldn't shut up about his hatred on Caillou and our show. One of our favorite TV shows.
Still, that is no reason to beat kids up. Just because they despise Caillou and your show so much. That's their opinion. You four could have walked away or ignored them. But no. You had to beat the heck out of them 500 times. And because of this, the little Einsteins are too frightened to go to school today. And that's the reason why they are not here as we speak. It's because of your actions. And now they're all in their beds from bruises. Beating up kids is something that we do not tolerate in this school. You four need to treat other people respect. And even if they upset you, you still need to be respectful.
Okay, Mr. Joe. We get it. And we promise not to do this again.
I'm glad to hear that. And your homework tonight is write an apology letter to the little Einsteins. We'll now going to the principal's office. And we will discuss this from there. Super readers, I'm so furious right now.
Sit down. Now, super readers. Your behavior yesterday was just brought to my attention. As Mr. Joe discussed with you four earlier, we do not attack students just because they state their own opinion. And if you ask me, you four are acting like jerks to the little Einsteins. When they talked about how much they hate your show and Caillou, does not mean you should beat the heck out of them. You could have to ignore them or walk away. But no, you just had to beat them up 500 times. And I heard from Twilight Sparkle that the little Einsteins are too scared to go to school just to avoid you four, super readers. You four had crossed the line. You four are the worst students I ever had next to Caillou and Dora and Little Bill. You guys had broke every rule in this school. For this, I'm having a meeting with your parents and Mr. Joe about this.
No. Please don't call our parents. We're really sorry.
Well, Mr. and Ms. Gonson, thank you for coming on such notice.
You're welcome. What did the super readers do this time?
Well, the reason why we're all here is because your son, daughters, and Pig beat the heck out of Leo, June, Quincy, and Annie from the little Einsteins 500 times yesterday.
What the hell? Are you actually out of your minds? Super readers, how dare you injure the little Einsteins? You know better than this.
And today, I got a report from their parents saying that the little Einsteins are covered in bruises. And therefore, they are way too scared to go to school just to avoid four troublemakers. Now we're going to discuss consequences. Here we go. Super readers. Your consequences include a regular Wednesday and Friday talk with the counselor, detention for the rest of the school year, and a 3-week suspension. Super readers, words cannot describe how furious we are with you guys. You are so expelled from this school forever. Get out of my sight. Now.
All right, super readers. Tell me, what did you do yesterday?
We had fun at recess.
No. What did you actually do at recess?
We beat the heck out of the little Einsteins 500 times.
How many times did you beat the heck out of the little Einsteins?
Just one of each.
No. How many altogether?
500.
Are you glad you did it or are you mad that you did it?
We're mad that we did it.
And what must you do today?
Write an apology letter to the little Einsteins to tell him how sorry we are.
Yes. That's right.
But Mom and Dad, we really hate the little Einsteins so much because they rip off our show.
First of all, your show came out in 2007. And the Little Einsteins show came out in 2005. And second of all, that's no reason to beat them up. You could have just walk away.
But they really hate our show. And they hate Caillou. And he's one of our best friends.
That's not a reason to beat them up either. That's their own opinion. You could just ignore them or walk away.
We know now. But Mom and Dad, are you taking a picture of us?
We're not taking a picture. We're taking a video. And we will be posting this on Facebook and YouTube to show everyone what you four have done to four other kids. This is nothing but unacceptable, violent, and abusive.
Play it for us.
We're not playing it for you now. We'll play it for you later after I post it on social media.
But Mom, we just want to brush our teeth now.
No, you don't. You just want to using this excuse to get away from the camera. Okay. Tell me once again what you did at school today?
We beat the heck out of the little Einsteins 500 times.
What was the reason you beat them up?
Because they despise ours and Caillou shows so much. And we despise the little Einsteins them so much.
Are you mad that you did it? Or are you glad that you did it?
We're mad that we did it.
And what must you do today?
We have to write an apology letter to the little Einsteins for beating the heck out of them 500 times.
All right. Thank you. And guess what?
What?
You are all grounded for 25 decades. Are you going to do that again?
No.
Do you promise to leave the little Einsteins alone?
Yes. We promise to leave the little Einsteins alone.
Okay. Thank you. But tomorrow will be punishment day. And we're going to have some people over to teach you for a lesson.
Right now. Start working on the little Einstein's apology note. Because you have nothing else to do since you are grounded for a long time.
Hey Leo and June. How are you two doing?
We're feeling a bit better now. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling a bit better. You think you'll feel good enough to go to school tomorrow?
You know what? As long as super readers keep our distance from us, we'll be willing going to school.
Awesome. I'm going to check on Quincy and Danny.
Dad?
Don't worry, Leo. I didn't forget.
Dad?
Don't worry, June. I didn't forget you. Alright, you two. Have a good night. I'll see you on the morning.
Good night, Dad. Good night, Dad.
Sweet dreams. Hey Quincy and Annie. How are you two doing?
Me and Annie are feeling better now. And we heard that Leo and June are feeling better as well. And me and Annie are ready to go to school tomorrow.
Awesome. But right now, it's time to go to sleep now.
Dad? Where are you going to sleep at?
Oh. Don't worry, Quincy. I'm going to sleep with Twilight in her room.
Well, okay then. Good night, Dad.
Good night, Quincy.